Hello, and welcome back to Clay's 50 Film Challenge! My name is Clay Johnson, and I am continuing my 50 Film Challenge with film number 14, I believe, which is In Bruges, which was once again suggested by Will Brooks. So, thank you again, Will. So this film is from 2008. It is listed as a black comedy crime film. This movie was also written and directed by Martin McDonagh. And I will say the only other piece of McDonagh's work that I've ever seen, experienced in any way, is The Pillow Man. And while this is not nearly as dark as The Pillow Man, it's still pretty dark. I do remember hearing about this film. I obviously didn't see it until just now, but remember there being a lot more emphasis on the comedy and things like that, and it's always listed as a black comedy. And while it is funny, it is comedic. I definitely wouldn't classify it as a comedy. I mean, that obviously is why it's listed as a black comedy. I just wouldn't feel like that really is what defines the film. But yeah, so this film is, like I said, from 2008, and it stars Colin Farrell, Brendan Gleeson, and Ralph Fiennes in the main roles. First of all, I have to say, I love Brendan Gleeson in this film. He was just, the thing is, they are all, it is about two hitmen, basically, played by Brendan Gleeson and Colin Farrell. And Colin Farrell is hired to do a job. It is apparently his first job, and basically it just goes wrong. It goes bad. And so Brendan Gleeson is told to take him out of, the job is in London, take him out of London and go to Bruges in Belgium. And excuse me, Colin Farrell's character hates Bruges because he likes big cities and he likes to, just do normal city things. And Bruges is, it's a small medieval town and it's all about the culture. And he doesn't give a crap about culture. Ralph Fiennes plays basically their boss. Get some character names in here. So Colin Farrell plays Ray, Brendan Gleeson plays Ken, and Ralph Fiennes plays Harry. I don't want to really give anything away of the plot because, like I said, I knew nothing going into this, and I always think that that's the best way you can possibly go. But suffice it to say that things take a turn, a very dark turn, several times actually. But it's handled with such finesse. The dialogue in this, it's so good and so quick. And in many ways, it reminds me a lot of Reservoir Dogs, but at the same time, it's even better than that. There's a Shakespearean quality to it, and not the dialogue itself, but there's a sense of poetry about the story. It's just very poetic in the places that it goes and the ways that it takes you. Like I said, I loved Brendan Gleeson in this film. His character, I felt, was the most interesting. The one thing that I would say about this film, the one tiny issues that I had, Colin Farrell, I feel like we're supposed to be I mean, we're ultimately on Brendan Gleeson's side, but I feel like we're also supposed to feel a bit for Colin Farrell. And honestly, if I ever felt for Colin Farrell at all, it was because Brendan Gleeson's character felt for him. Colin Farrell's character, Ray, comes off as very unlikable, and he doesn't give a crap. He's crass, and says a lot of potentially offensive things. Well, not potentially offensive things, but I mean that is part of his character, so it's understandable, not forgivable, but understandable. I mean, you're gonna have. I mean, the thing is, he is a child in many ways. The character of Ray is a child. In fact, they keep referring to him as being so young, and he's just a boy, and things like that. Well, I'm pretty sure, though, that Colin Farrell was probably like in his late 30s or 40s at the time this was filmed. But he's younger than the other two. But yeah, no, like I said, the only issue I did have with it is he does start a romantic relationship with a woman named Chloe, played by Clemence Posey. And while I found her charming, I really did not understand what she saw in Colin Farrell. Because, like I said, he's kind of a jerk. But, it's not like it's the first time something like that happened. But yeah, I mean, I really enjoyed this story. I felt like I said, it was very well told. And kept me interested even when I knew what was about to happen. They follow things through in a very clever way. And while I knew the ultimate result, while I was able to figure out the ultimate result of things that were going to happen, they did it in a way I wasn't expecting often. So yeah, I definitely recommend this film. So I am going to rate this 3 out of 3. 3 is the top. If this is the first time you're coming in to watch this and you see me give this a 3, that means it's good. I'm doing this on a scale of 3. 1 being the worst, 2 being right down the middle, and 3 being the best. So I'm giving this 3 euro coins, which, if you know anything about the movie, is a good rating, but not enough to reach the top of the tower. So yeah, I will be back next time with the next film, film number 15, which is Super. It's also the last one suggested by Will. So yeah. But thank you guys once again for watching. And as always, feel free to leave comments. Let me know what you thought about it, if you agree, disagree. And I will see you guys later.